Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to build an AI agent to auto-analyze weekly campaign data. So I'm an owner of a digital marketing agency and I run campaigns to promote my business. Now over here, I have to analyze every week's campaign performance and take out the summary and other details, which is very time consuming and hectic. So to solve this problem, I have created an AI agent using Pabbly Connect. Now what is going to happen in my Google Sheets, I am going to add the data of the performance, the weekly performance of the campaign. As soon as I am going to add the data, automatically an AI agent is going to generate the things like the summary, CPC, CPR, ROI and other details and analyze the data that I have added in my Google Sheets. As now I have the generated content, as the analysis is going to be done, automatically this AI agent is going to update the spreadsheet with that generated data so that I can have the systematic record. So now if you want to learn how to create this amazing AI agent for yourself, for your business, then let me take you to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to build an AI agent to auto-analyze Google Sheets campaign matrix. So as an owner of a digital marketing business, I use Google Sheets to add my weekly ad campaign performance data such as clicks, impressions or cost. I use an AI agent to automatically analyze the data and update the same sheet with the insights like CPC, CTR, conversion rate, ROI, that is return on investment, and the performance summary. This helps me get quick, intelligent insights directly in my spreadsheet without doing any manual analysis. And I'm going to create this amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect. So firstly, I'm going to show you how this AI agent is going to work in real time, okay? Firstly, I'm going to add the data of a new week's report in this spreadsheet like the month work, impressions, clicks, cost and conversions. And after adding all the details, I'm going to check whether the analytics of that week is automatically done and the data has been automatically added in my spreadsheet or not. Okay, so firstly, I'm going to add the details in this spreadsheet right here. So you can see right over here, I've added the details right here. Month is April, week is the third week, impression is 18,500, clicks is 620. Over here, the cost is 4,900 and the conversions is 85. Okay. So if I'm going to scroll over here, you can see automatically in front of you the cost per click, click-through rate, conversion rate and return on investment with the summary has been provided in front of you. These are all the data you can see right over here. With the summary, the campaign of week 3 shows a CPC of 7.74 INR indicating a relatively low cost. Okay, you can see right over here the entire summary is generated and added in my spreadsheet automatically by the AI agent. Okay, so this is how this AI agent is going to work in real time. And we are going to build this AI agent using Pabbly Connect. So for that, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect right here. After browsing the website, then Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you. On the landing page, you have two options: sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, you can directly sign into your Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I'm an existing user, so I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. Then you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the products that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So firstly, for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as AI agent to auto-analyze Google Sheets campaign matrix. So this is the name I want to give to my workflow. And for the folder, I'm going to select the folder AI agents because I want to save this workflow in this folder right here. After that, I'm going to click on this create button in order to create the workflow. You can see a workflow has been automatically created in my Pabbly Connect account in the name of AI agent to auto-analyze Google Sheets campaign matrix. After that, you can see there are two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Google Sheets. As in my Google Sheets, I add my weekly ad campaign performance. And as soon as I'm going to add all the details over here for my week, automatically I want trigger should capture the response of that. That is why for my trigger application, I have selected it as Google Sheets, and the trigger event over here is going to be new or updated spreadsheet row. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. Now using this unique webhook URL, I am going to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect by following the steps given here below in the help desk. Firstly, I am going to copy this URL from here. After copying the URL, I am going to open my spreadsheet that I want to connect to Pabbly Connect. So this is the spreadsheet, and as I want to connect the spreadsheet to Pabbly Connect, from the bar, go to Extensions, Add-ons and Get Add-ons option right here. As I'm going to do that, over here on the search bar, I'm going to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. As you can see that I've already installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, so I'm going to move forward. But if you have not installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, please do install it so that you can build a connection between your Pabbly Connect account and your spreadsheet. After installing, go back and refresh the spreadsheet from here. After refreshing the spreadsheet over here, what I'm going to do is go back to Extensions. And now you can see an option Pabbly Connect webhooks. Click on it. From the drop down, select this initial setup option right here. After coming to initial setup, for the URL, I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. And for the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be your final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So in this spreadsheet, my trigger column is going to be column F, that is conversions. So as soon as I'm going to add the data till this conversion, the final column right over here, the entire row's data is going to be forwarded towards this webhook URL. So for my trigger column, I'm going to select it as column F. After entering the webhook URL and selecting the trigger column, I'm going to click on this submit button right over here. And as I've done that, you can see it says setup configured successfully. Now I'm going to go back. So the steps that I'm going to tell you right now are super important. So please do not forget to follow them. Go back to Extensions and Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now from the drop down, select this option Send on Event. It is mandatory to click on Send on Event because as soon as you're going to add the new details in the spreadsheet till your trigger column, automatically the spreadsheet is going to send that data to Pabbly Connect. That is why it is mandatory to click on Send on Event. Okay, so this is how you build a connection between your Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Go back to your workflow and scroll down. It says waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether Google Sheets is successfully connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the data of the new week's report in this spreadsheet. And after doing that, I'm going to check whether automatically Pabbly Connect captures the response of the new week's data or not. Okay, so simply I'm going to add the new details in this spreadsheet right here. So you can see that I've added the new data. Over here, month is April, week is 4th. This is the impressions, that is 22,000. Clicks are 800, cost is 7,200 and it is 100 conversions. Okay. So as now I've added the data in the spreadsheet, I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down, and yes, the response has also been captured in our trigger. Week is the 4th week right over here. If I'm going to scroll down, month is April, impressions is 22,000, cost is 7,200, conversions is 100 and clicks is 800. So as you can see, the response has been captured in our trigger. This means that Google Sheets is connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. After setting up a trigger step, as I have all the data that I wanted from the spreadsheet in my trigger right over here, using the details, I want to analyze the weekly performance of my campaigns. For that, I'm going to use an AI agent. For the AI agent, I'm using it as OpenAI right here. I'm using my AI agent as OpenAI, but if you want to use any other AI platforms, you can definitely select that AI agent like Google Gemini according to your requirement. After that, for the action event, I'm going to select as ChatGPT, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you on which click on add new connection. It is asking for the token. Using this token, I'm going to build the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. So for generating the token, go to this hyperlink given here below in the help desk right here. Then you can see API keys page of your OpenAI account is going to appear in front of you. To generate a new token, simply click on this create button on the top right corner. I want to give a name to my token over here as, so this is the name of my token, weekly ad campaign performance. Okay, this is the name I want to give. For the project, I'm going to select as default, permissions as all. I'm going to create the token from this button. Token is created, copy it from here and paste it in this field right here and click on the save button. You can see OpenAI has now been connected to Pabbly Connect. After connecting, firstly it is asking for me to select the AI model. For the AI model, I'm going to select it as GPT-4 Omni. If you want to use any other AI models, you can definitely do that according to your requirement. After that, it is asking for the prompt. What is prompt? Prompt is a text with the help of which an AI agent is going to generate the content according to our requirement. In the prompt over here, you need to specify all the things that you want and do not want in your content. So for the prompt over here, I'm going to write it as: you are a marketing analytics assistant. Analyze the weekly ad campaign performance data and provide the key insights. You will work with the following fields: month, week, impressions. You can see I'm going to enter the data right here. Your analysis should include the following details, that is CPC, and I've added the formula of CPC right here, CTR, conversion rate, and ROI. Lastly, over here I've also added performance summary. Provide a structured analysis and actionable recommendation based on these metrics in INR. I am dealing with INR, Indian rupees, that is I've added the currency. Do not use any specific characters, symbols like hashtag or double star in the content. Do not add anything extra like this symbol, JSON symbol, and refer to the example JSON provided to create JSON response. So now as I want all these details to be taken out by the AI agent using the details in my Google Sheets, I want all the things separately. I don't want CPC, CTR, conversion rate, ROI, and the performance summary all together in a paragraph. I want it in a JSON format. So that is why I've added this prompt right over here, add the example how I want my JSON format right here. So if you want to add this line of JSON in your prompt as well, you can find the link of this workflow in the description box below and copy it from the workflow directly. Okay. So this is the prompt that I've written right over here. In this prompt, it is asking for the month, week, impressions, click, cost, and the conversions. For the data of this field, I'm going to map the data, which is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. So as soon as I'm going to select this field, the previous step is going to appear in front of you. As I'm going to click on it, the response that was captured in our previous step is going to appear in the screen. Now it is asking for the month, and this is the month of the response. So I'm going to select the data of the month from my previous response. As now I've selected the data from my previous response. So as now I've selected data from the previous response, as I want to analyze this data right over here, the data is mapped. And as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Similarly for the week, I'm going to map the data of the week right here. For the impressions, I'm going to map the data of the impressions. For the clicks, I'm going to map the data of the clicks right over here. Similarly for the cost, I'm going to map the data of the cost right here. This is the cost. For the conversions, I'm going to map the data of the conversions. Okay, so this is the entire prompt with help of which this AI agent is going to analyze the weekly ad campaign performance. Okay, so after writing the prompt and selecting the AI model, I'm going to click on this save and send test request button right here. As soon as I'm going to do that, we have received a response, which is a positive response. So over here in the response, we have received the CPC as 9, CTR as 3.64, conversion rate as 12.5, ROI is 25%, and this is the performance summary. You can see right here, we have received everything in a JSON format, separated format. It says the campaign of week 4 in April generated a total of 22,000 impressions and achieved 800 clicks, resulting in a click-through rate of 3.64%. Cost per click was 9 INR, which is reasonable for the ad spend. The conversion rate is 12.5%, initiating a strong performance in turning clicks into conversions with 100 conversions achieved. The return on investment was 25%, suggesting the campaign was profitable. Overall, the week showed efficient performance, but there is a room of improvement in both CTR and ROI. Potential improvements include optimizing the ad creation for better engagement and targeting audience more efficiently to increase both clicks and conversions. You can see right over here, this is the performance summary, and this is a well-structured performance summary of my weekly ad performance. Okay, so now as we have the data, I want to add the data back in my spreadsheet right here to keep the systematic record. For that, I'm going to add an action step in this workflow, and for my action application, I'm going to select it as Google Sheets, and action event over here is going to be update row, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, and then click on this sign in with Google button right here. It is asking for us to choose an account. We have to select an account in which we have created the spreadsheet. So I'm going to select this account from here. After selecting the account, it is asking for the access for this account. For that, I'm going to click on this allow button, as this is a safe process and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this allow button, and you can see that Google Sheets is connected to Pabbly Connect. For the spreadsheet, I'm going to select it as weekly ad campaign performance, as I want to update the spreadsheet over here, the data in this. Okay. For the sheet, I'm going to select it as sheet 1. For the row index, I'm going to map the data of the row index that I've received in this Google Sheets step. After that, it is asking for the month, week, impressions, clicks, cost and conversions. I don't want to update these fields, so I'm going to skip the part. For the CPC, I'm going to map the data of the CPC right over here. For the CTR, I'm going to map the data of the CTR. For the conversion rate, I'm going to map the data of the conversion rate right over here. It is asking for the return on investment. For that, I'm going to map the data of the ROI, and in front of it, I'm going to add a percentage sign, as this is in percentage. For the performance summary, I'm going to map the data of the summary right here. So after adding the required details, I'm going to click on this save and send test request button. I have received a response, which is a positive response. So if I'm going to open my spreadsheet again right here, yes, you can see the data has automatically been added in my spreadsheet. This is the CPC, CTR, conversion rate, ROI and the performance summary. Okay. So as now my spreadsheet has also been updated with the data, this means that we have successfully created this AI agent with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till what we have done, Google Sheets new updated spreadsheet row is my trigger. As soon as I'm going to add the data of the weekly performance of my ad campaigns in my spreadsheet, the trigger is going to capture the response of that. Action is OpenAI ChatGPT. This is the AI agent step. This AI agent is going to analyze the weekly performance data from my Google Sheets step and take out all the required things that I want, like CPC, CTR, ROI, conversion rate and the summary. As now this AI agent is going to generate all the details, automatically all the details are added back in my spreadsheet with Google Sheets update row step. And in this manner, I have created this amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.